Greetings, I am Angela Rain Lagdaman, presenting and speaking. I am going to present insects. Insects. Insects are animals that have roamed the earth for at least 300 million years, so they have been around way before dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are extinct, but insects are still with us and some have changed very little since the days of the dinosaurs. With over 1 million different kinds, insects have the honor of being the most numerous of all life forms on Earth. And if you go out looking for them, they can be found almost everywhere. Here is a table of insects and their number of species in the whole world. Butterflies have 17,500, and ladybugs there are 5,000 of them, and moth there are over 160,000 of them. Here are some short informations about the insects mentioned in the table. Butterfly. Butterflies spend the first part of their lives as caterpillars before turning into sleeping chrysalis. Then, they finally hatch out as adult butterflies. Ladybugs. This friendly, bright colored, and black spotted beetle is found as over the world. The black spots warn birds that it is not good to eat. It eats garden pests. Moth. Moths are different from butterflies because they like to fly at night. They feed on the nectar in flowers and spend the first part of their lives as caterpillars. Here is also a video about insects.
Hello friends, welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Did you know that for every 4 animals, 3 of them are insects? We calculate that for every human being, there are 200 million insects. We are surrounded by insects, so I think it's important to get to know them a little more. Insects are invertebrate animals that share a number of characteristics. Their body is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. They have 2 antennae, 6 legs, and breathe through their trachea. From the moment they are born, insects undergo a series of body changes called metamorphosis. Most insects are oviparous, and maggots are born from the eggs. As we can see in the images, they don't look anything alike their parents. They look like worms. When they grow, they enclose themselves in a cocoon they make with a substance called silk. Inside the cocoon, they undergo an incredible change in their bodies, and they exit as adult insects. This metamorphosis stage is called pupa, although when referring to butterflies, we call it chrysalis. The large majority of insects have wings. In fact, they are the only group of invertebrates that can fly. Another shared characteristic amongst insects is that they have almost perfect vision. They have compound eyes. It's as if they had hundreds of tiny eyes in each eye, which provides excellent peripheral vision. As we said before, There are so many insects, and there are also many types. There are very annoying insects like head lice, flies, or mosquitoes. Interesting insects because of their shape, like stick insects or leaf insects. Beautiful ones like butterflies or dragonflies. Or singer insects like a grasshopper or cricket that, besides from singing, is an excellent jumper. But do you know my favourite insect? It's a bee, because I love the honey they make. Some insects, like ants or bees, live in highly organised societies where they each have a job assigned. The queen ant, for example, is in charge of laying eggs. Drone ants protect the nest. And worker ants are in charge of getting food and taking care of maggots. The truth is, insects are incredible, and although by their size they might seem unimportant, they are fundamental for nature's balance. For example, they are in charge, along with some birdies, of pollination. Some insects, like my beloved bees, are constantly flying from flower to flower, transporting pollen from one flower to the next, fertilizing them, which makes new amazing plants come to life. The truth is, most insects, like most living things, are marvelous, don't you think? Goodbye, friends. See you next time. And don't forget to subscribe to Happy Learning TV.
And lastly, we have a web page to amphibians. I won't be reading this, but I will be pasting the link on an attachment.